Hey guys, so I wanted to make an updated video for the Travis situation for Travis Decker. There are some things that I need to clarify and make clear as some information just came to light. But first, I'm just going to go everything I've gotten so far and I'm just going to describe it to you. Um, so, as I stated, 8 to 10 miles southeast. Um, what I saw and what made me go this direction is walking up the river. I felt like he was walking up the river with a backpack. Um, and there was a reference to him going higher and climbing higher. There was also reference to telephone poles, which may be along access roads or whatever that may be. Um, I felt originally that he might have wanted suicide by cop. However, I feel like from what I can understand and what I feel is that he's already gone. And the reason why I'm feeling it this way is because I continue to see landscape, but I don't see him. It's like his energy stopped moving. So it went from um, seeing him in a position of I'm in this area to not feeling his energy anymore and seeing landscape. Normally, if someone does this to themselves, I do hear it or see it, but I have not done that. I have tried to validate this with astrology because it's coming in a little bit different than what I thought. Because of the narcissistic tendencies, I thought that maybe he wouldn't do it, but I feel like he was an emotional mental collapse and that it is highly possible that that's why I'm not picking up him moving anymore or the energy signature anymore. In the way that I see things, I just continue to see the same thing. So in my original video, I stated 8 to 10 miles southeast, which is actually, I've just been told that that's the way that the search is moving now. One thing I want to make also is back when I did Sam Sayer. Now, I do get patterns and things way before they happen. I received the name Kashmir. I didn't even notice that on the map until now. So that's just like psychic anchoring point that I was going the right direction in my opinion. Now, the thing I need to mention about Badger Mountain is I was given some wrong information. I wasn't actually looking so much on the map because I'm trying to feel the energetic pools as the way things go. So I was told that Badger Mountain came up when I was talking about this, but it is way further out. So again, spirit doesn't walk in pin drops. Sometimes we're shown like a directional corridor. So it's possible that Badger Mountain was part of that same southeast trajectory and could be, you know, for just referencing the southeast direction, and who knows, I don't really know why. But it is the correct direction in that way. It's just way far away. So um and when I creek or river, whatever it was, I saw him walking up it. So flowing water. Sometimes a creek looks like a river and sometimes a river looks like a creek. I don't know what's out there because I'm not from the area. I don't know. The biggest thing that I continue to keep seeing is a high vantage point, a road that is rocky and sandy. It runs along like a trail. It runs alongside the mountain. And that's what I keep seeing over and over. So whether that's his viewpoint, was his viewpoint, whatever that is something that continues to replay and come in. So yeah, the Badger Mountain's too far now that I've sat and I've looked and I've realized, holy crap, it's further on the map than what I realized, because the 8 to 10 miles southeast is correct according to my psychic pools and the astrology. And then again, his energy stopping. I felt like he was going to be randomly found by someone walking by. So whether it be a hiker or whatever, it could be the searchers. It's just like I'm randomly found. I actually had the daughters here in my house and they were pushing me to get started on this before, and I don't know if it was they needed their dad's body found or him to be found to close the karmic cycle that was going on. So I do want to apologize for the confusion. I was given wrong information without looking at a map, so that's my bad, about where exactly Badger Mountain was, and there was two of them. So again, my reading still stands as far as the 8 to 10 miles southeast direction. The southeast direction is, I feel like he went opposite of what everybody was thinking. I don't feel like the Canada things, either he realized it wasn't something he could do or it's a false breadcrumb. The guy is highly intelligent, and yes, he can survive out there, but sometimes mental anguish can take over. I do feel like there was some kind of animosity between him and the children, but also between, this was like I'm gonna make the mom pay too, for whatever reason that may be. But I don't know if maybe the kids had rejected him in some way, because I'm kind of pulling that this morning. And so I wanted to put this out as soon as possible before I go to sleep, before it gets too hot, because I've been having air conditioner issues. And I've also been having a headache, because sometimes this work, and especially since I've tapped into this case with all of the, and every time I tap into it, I get a headache. And this is another reason. But because I was fine until now, and I'm getting a headache again. I've dealt with a headache since I started working on this case, and so I don't know if it's like a bleed through or something of that sort, but it's very heavy energetically, and sometimes this work does take a toll on you. So that's why I haven't been able to get things out besides that and the air conditioner. So again, just to say that my original reading was fine. The Badger Mountain apparently is too far, but it is in the right southeast direction. It's just way farther than what I realized, and I was given wrong information on exactly where that was, and that there was two, and I was actually confused myself. And instead of making a bunch of posts, I wanted to clarify that. Look, I'm not perfect. Again, Spirit doesn't work in pings all the time and in map GPS coordinates all the time. I was trying to follow him, and again, I was going up the river. So again, 8 to 10 miles roundabout. Can be further than that, but that's about what the astrology and I was putting it as. So what I like to do is give my visions and then make sure that the astrology is kind of aligning with what my visions. Now, I'm not an astrologist, but I know just a tiny bit, enough to kind of put me in that direction. And I've been getting some help with it. So anyways, the Badger ends up being part of the bigger directional web. It's just further away. So again, the southeast pool, the creek or river drain, whatever that is, the ridge line, and I feel all that's accurate still in the southeast direction still, because I kept wanting to go opposite than where they were looking, him knowing that they were going to look towards Canada because of his prior searches. So I wanted to go opposite. So I wanted to put that out. This is the most recent update that I have. I'm trying to explain everything. So, and it looks like they are searching that area currently. But like I said, the southeast direction was the way that I've always kind of gone, because I was going up the river. Like I felt like I was making an incline. Okay. So I hope that clears everything up. We don't need to mention that anymore. Badger Mountain anymore. We just need to talk about the 8 to 10 southeast directional way and what I'm describing. So, and again, I felt like he's at a higher vantage point. And again, I'm having a hard time saying if he is alive or not, but I feel like he's not, according to the astrology, according to what I feel, according to the energy stopping and me just seeing terrain. I'm not seeing him active. I'm just seeing terrain. It's the best way I can say it. This is not perfect science. So, and this is the first time I've ever tracked anybody too. So, all right. Thank you. And I appreciate you